Shame on a boop. Shame on a boop. Shame on a boop 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 boop.
We tried to run game on a
Boop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe J Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
Today we're gonna start off our podcast with our review of Dune Prophecy, first episode. Full spoilers for Villeneuve's latest Dune duology and part of some Dune novel universe. Because I read some of the books, so there might be spoilers there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Nico Mercado. Big shout out to Music, who's been joining our chat more lately. Big shout out to Zach Miller Does Movies, who left a kindly reply to us way back.
Scott Walker.
Big shout out to Scott Walker,
ZZ,
Zedzi, Jasmine, Kayla Marie, Russian ID, Trench Coat, Ui Chan Hong. I cook for my wife. Who am I missing? Anyway,
and all our 48
baby,
loyal subscribers.
48 strong. You know, we could make an empire with this number. What's up, ZZ? Hello, kids. What's up to you too? But anyway, here we go. So, Wonjin, I gotta say, I really like the energy of this first episode because
agreed.
I searched on the way whether this was an original story because I have no idea because I read like the first 4 books, but this is not from that.
Yeah, and I also had to search but watch the intro of the old movie. You know, the one from 1984.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but it turns out it's a book by Frank Herbert's son, Brian Herbert, who continued to write.
Oh.
Yeah. But I didn't read those books, so this is all new to me. But that being said, there are hints that are dropped if you read Dune that you cannot avoid. So we might talk about that. Oh, I also watch it. What's up, ZZ? I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. And that's, like I said, that's coming from me and Wonjin not having read this particular trilogy that Brian Herbert wrote.
Yeah.
But you know why I liked it? Because Dune Messiah is gonna be like this. Because you know how Wonjin, I told you that it's more of a scheming one than the Dune movies we saw lately.
Yeah.
So this is the same energy. So I do think this is following the spirit of Dune.
Oh, hold on.
What's up?
I'm sorry for this the choppy video. I think we're having a little problem with the internet again.
Okay.
We might lose you for a brief second, but we will. I think our stream will return shortly.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just
And Life said, "Fuck you." I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
We're back.
Yeah. Can you guys hear us? ZZ, Scott Walker, Music. But anyway, I'm gonna assume that this is working. So I really like the first episode. Definitely drew me in, and I love that. I love that they're also kind of toying with us in putting the Harkonnen person, the woman, the chief mother, as sort of having good intention.
Yeah.
And this is definitely Dune because you know how remember how Leto. There's sort of a fatalism there that he knows he's walking into his death. I get that similar energy where you know how the person that tried to save the world destroys it.
Yeah.
And that was the whole theme of the movie too.
And same goes for this. Like the thing that the very destruction they're trying to avoid, they're actually leading everybody straight to it.
Right. Oh, I lost you for a moment. You're all clean and nice, clear. Okay, thank you, Zezzy. I mean, the image and sound is clean and clear. Okay, Zezzy. What's up, Walker? Hey, how you doing this week? I got a couple ideas we can talk about. Free Willy movie, Avatar, Way of the Water screen. So, Scott Walker, we're gonna do this Dune Prophecy. It's an HBO, the first episode review, and then we're gonna do a Tulsa season 2 review, and then we're gonna do a Let's Talk where we can talk about anything you want, man.
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King. I'm so sorry.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, but this one is gonna be about Dune Prophecy. So I mean, I enjoyed it. Like this is a great what I call like the first episode. I want to know what's going on, and I have some theories that our favorite sci-fi guy. He was from Raised by Wolves. Desmond Hart is his name here. I think he's like a spice junkie.
Yeah, so he almost got eaten by a sandworm and he miraculously survived, and something clearly happened to him. I love how the episode ended with that supernatural power.
Yeah.
Because we rarely saw that on the original Dune in the movie, but
we don't know whether, like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but we don't know what actually caused those deaths, though. And one thing I'm, like, kind of suspicious of him is he doesn't have, like, the spice eye. You know how you're supposed to...
Oh, it's supposed to turn really blue.
Yeah, right. And I'm not sure if it's like a supernatural power yet. It could have been like him poisoning or something, but it's kind of presented that way because the burning happened over like Interstellar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually weird. And I also love the scheming part, and we also get a great emperor and queen from The Witcher and Game of Thrones.
What's her name? Queen of Sintra.
Yeah.
Her name is I forgot her name.
Yeah, she's also a very great British character actor.
She got famous from that movie with
Which one was it?
Daniel Day-Lewis, was it?
Really? I think she
was it Daniel Day-Lewis? The Last of the Mohicans.
Oh,
she was in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should watch it again. But she's a great actress. And here again, I love and it just gets that it has that whole energy with the wedding.
Yeah.
And every great lord is also scheming. But my personal surprise was that they actually showed the war against the machine. I thought that was done pretty well.
Yeah, because I told you that I looked up the old movie, the one from 1984, because this universe is supposed to be set around like 10,000 years before.
Yeah. Paul
Atreides. And it says it's been the war had just ended.
Yeah.
Against the machines, the thinking machines. But when I see the original 1984 movie, they say the thing with Paul Atreides and everything, that was 6,000 years after the war with the thinking machine. I mean, well, not war with the thinking machines, but with people with thinking machines. Because the original movie doesn't say that they went to war with the machines. They went to war with people who had the machines.
No, the novel says. Let me break that down for you. It's about how. They're just saying AI, but in a different way. So it says the people who controlled the thinking machines held all the power.
Yeah,
that's what it says in the book. So you're right.
Yeah,
but
so I noticed that there's a little discrepancy with the ear and stuff, but it didn't really bother me. And like you said, I was surprised to see that actual machine thing, like fighting and stuff.
It was great, actually. I actually wanted more, and I hope there's more flashbacks of it.
It gave me that Terminator 2 Judgment Day vibe. Like these people desperately fighting against these seemingly indestructible machines.
Yo, and you know what I want to see? I want to see the Bene Gesserit do like the gangster nun thing, because I wanted more of that from Dune. Because in the novel, I mean, of course, in the novel, there's no like description of them actually fighting except Paul's mother. But I'm getting a sense that this is gonna show some like badass like gangster ass nun moves.
That's right. We already see them like carrying daggers and stuff.
Yeah, we should call that nun-jitsu. Bene-jitsu. Fucking like
Bene-jitsu.
Yeah, like yeah. But
and what I'm also pleasantly surprised, and something that I enjoyed, was the fact that this TV show, I mean, it starts with the HBO logo, which always kind of builds this anticipation inside me. The TV show somehow retains that visual quality of the movie that we recently saw from Denis Villeneuve. I mean, yes, it's not as like grandeur as the movie, but I can see that they're still like it has the same aesthetics with the light and the shadow, and I love the set design. Yeah,
but you know what? I like that, but I think we have to go back to it after watching all 6 episodes of the season, because I sometimes felt that like I'm worried whether that will work in favor of the series though, because because this one, let's be honest, this one was made because of the popularity of that movie, especially 2021. So you know how sometimes you become an imitation, so I'm a little bit worried about that, but we just saw the first premiere, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just saying, like, some of that I like, but I did like the lizard and all, and I like the dialogue, but some things I was kind of weird by, like that space cocaine. I was like, is that spice? Someone explain this for me. And they were just like little things. But full spoilers ahead. You know what? Like, having read the book, you know how they keep referring Tyrell Null or something?
The Tyrant?
Yeah, that's Paul Atreides' son.
Paul, yeah.
Because like, you know what the giveaway is? Like the
shining
blue,
eye.
Yeah. Because there's a very famous book cover of the Dune, the third Dune book, I think.
Isn't it the giant sandworm?
Yeah, it's like basically Jabba the Hutt that is a god.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Basically actual scary Jabba the Hutt. And so I was just like, okay, that's just like, you're just telling us like that's what they're trying to avoid.
So it already is referring to Paul Atreides' son, because when they mentioned Tyrant, I was just thinking about Paul Atreides because he himself becomes the Tyrant.
Well, because in the books, like I'm sorry to sound so snobbish, like it's his son that's called the Tyrant, because you know how like when you're the prophet, you don't really call yourself a tyrant, because you know we call dictators after the fact that they're dictators and tyrants.
Oh, that's right. Paul Atreides comes back as the prophet.
Yeah.
He mysteriously like shows up again, but he doesn't call himself Paul Atreides.
Well, it's not that much of a mystery actually. Like you can tell it's Paul right away in the book when he's doing that stuff.
But I just reminded myself of what happened in the
Right.
last scene of the last movie.
Right.
He's like, send them to paradise.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so he's killing billions.
Yeah, but I do love the visual effects to present that. And there was just overall. Oh, I also love the Harkonnen main character.
Yeah.
Her story.
She's from that Lars von Trier movie,
Oh yeah.
Breaking the Waves. I think she's like Academy class actress.
No, remember she was in.
She was also in Equilibrium.
And she was in Red Dragon. She was the blind girlfriend of Ralph Fiennes. She's a great actor.
She is a great actress. Like the moment I saw her face, I knew that this was gonna be something worth watching.
And I'm so glad they cast her as a Harkonnen, because she's so good at playing both good and evil characters.
And also, I think her facial features, they're consistent with Stellan Skarsgård, because I think they're both Scandinavian.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I noticed that
It kind of
too.
makes sense.
Yeah, the large forehead and everything.
Or no, maybe she's not Scandinavian. I think she's just British.
I
But,
think she-
but she does have that resemblance of a Scandinavian look.
We don't know whether she was cast because of that, but I definitely noticed that too. So I'm
yeah.
totally in agreement with you.
I'm convinced that she's a Harkonnen.
Yeah, but her sister doesn't look so Harkonnen, so you know that's her sister next to her. I did think of exactly the same thing, Wonjin. And I love how they're you know how like one of the themes of Dune is, you know how so many people with good intention are such schemers, and here when the sister and them like look at the little pager of their students, she's gonna be useful. Can we control her? She's an empath. I was like, damn. So that sure doesn't sound like a teacherly role. And the princess, because I didn't read the Brian Herbert books, I do wonder if there are any Dune fans. I do wish they would like. I think because Wonjin, I think you are actually right about the timeline getting mixed up. Because 10,000 years ago, them already planning this. I'm not sure if it's like fits in with the canon that I was aware of with Frank Herbert.
Yeah.
Because them already preparing a Corrino for this. And so I am curious how they're gonna like show it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's. I have no proof, but I'm sure that's not canon. Because it's kind of weird that they're already preparing for a genetic thing like that. But it is a. But like I said, it's like the scheming part is really great, and I can't wait to see all like 6 episodes.
And I think this is like the very beginning of the Bene Gesserit that we know that later becomes what
the
they
Bene
are.
Gesserit.
Yeah. So I think they still are quite unaware of what they're capable of, because remember one
About
of the
the voice.
Yeah, the voice thing, the commanding voice, that's like brand new here.
Yeah.
It's something new that's not practiced among like all the nuns.
And I think another thing that will be their weakness is, you know how like the future predicting, their skill of predicting the future is not actually them seeing the future. They're using their like the past memory to actually try to guess what the future will be. But here, like, I'm glad this is 10,000 because I'm thinking they have less data than the later Bene Gesserit. So I think they're like kind of walking the touching around. And I do like Harkonnen's like conviction though, because it's always a great tragedy to see someone with such conviction, you know, being completely wrong, and that's the sort of tragedy that really resonates.
Yeah,
and because like the opening line was really great for me because because the Harkonnen running from that battle, I think is canon actually. But I like how it's actually a Harkonnen trying to do something good, and then failing. One thing I didn't like was the Swordmaster being Atreides and, you know, like space cocaine banging the princess. I don't know if that's Dune. Like, because I don't remember reading something like that where they have these kind of like, you know, it reminded me a lot of the Matrix 2's like Zion Club scene.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got the similar vibe. But anyway, like just nitpicking. But overall, like I was mesmerized for the whole hour.
It was very, very promising for me. Especially like their choice of actors.
Oh yeah.
I also love to see Mark Strong back.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to praise
Emperor.
Mark Strong's Padishah Corrino because like we're directly getting because this is something that I feel was missing in Frank Herbert's. I mean, not Frank Herbert's, but
Denis Villeneuve's movie. Yeah.
Because
the Emperor was very mysterious there.
Yeah, because in the novel, like his concerns are actually like told to us directly. So here we see the Emperor like being a little bit vulnerable, saying I'm worried about this scheming and that.
And he's concerned about very practical things.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I maintain control over the spice when my people are getting attacked and blah, 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 blah.
My great houses are trying to fuck me over. It gave me a lot of Last Emperor vibes. And also a lot of, what's that movie with Ralph Fiennes as this duke trying to get a son, and he marries Keira Knightley. And you see this like powerful man actually like trapped in his position, unlike like the comical Harkonnen portrait. It's actually a very realistic, like what's that movie with Anthony Hopkins playing Nixon?
Oh,
like you know, a leader actually like, you know, being in a hard position. So I hope we get more of that.
Yeah. And I think we actually got more of this in the 1984 movie, Dune,
right?
Because there's a lot of like dialogues of the Emperor.
Yeah, more politics.
Yeah, more politics. So I think they're taking that path with this show with Mark Strong. So I look forward to like how this progresses. And I think it ended with just enough cliffhanger. Yeah. To keep me interested in watching the rest of the show. Yeah, I'm glad they showed us burning the kid death because it just showed. That was shocking. Yeah. Yeah, because I did not expect that. I was like, oh, poor kid. He was not even an asshole. He was just being a boy. Yeah. And it just goes to show like what level they're going to go for. I did like the shock of it. Yeah. And I mean, if he was like Joffrey, then I would like applaud while he's burning, but this kid, I felt sorry for him. Yeah. So anyway, this is the first impression. My first impression was very great. Shall we give a score? I'll give it the first impression 9. Yeah. I would also give it a 9. Yeah. Almost 10. Because I think this was a very good start. Yeah. But if there are any Dune scholars out there, please leave a reply and correct us because like I said, we're not that deep on this one. And HBO delivers. But Wonjin, we have to see all 6 episodes. Ah, that's true. Yeah. Because we remember Game of Thrones last 2 seasons. Right. But anyway, guys, we're gonna be right back to talk about Tulsa King season 2. All right. Oh, Scott Walker, we're gonna do a Let's Talk really quickly soon. Okay, don't worry, man. Anyway, this has been Joji Movies Are Awesome. I was Joe. I'm Wonjin. We'll see you literally in a bit. Bye. Okay. Bye. Dune. I have seen the future of this world.